Throw your boots on, let's go milk the cow. You wanna do your animals?
Yeah.
After months of wet feet, Mama's got herself some new boots. This is why you need your boots on. Wet and muddy. And of course the cows are nowhere near the barn. Hey, look at that. This morning I don't have to go all the way out. The last few days I've had to go way out to the end of the field. But she's coming in to me today. Some fresh hay to eat during milking. Now let's wash you up. So this morning, it was really cold in our house. It was 14 degrees Celsius, which is 58 degrees Fahrenheit. And We were all kind of just too cold to even start a fire because it's in the basement, our wood furnace. So we just all sat on the couch with warm drinks. Although I'm hoping by the time I get back inside, someone has started a fire. I made a pot of oatmeal before I came out. And I bought these dried apple chips when Hamish couldn't eat any grains. And none of the kids really liked them. So I crunched some up and put them in the oatmeal along with flax seeds and cinnamon. And here's hoping that the kids like it, and I'll eat some when I get inside. How it works in our house is the kids get up around 7, although this morning I let Mac and Freya sleep in until almost 8. It's Saturday morning. And I let them sleep in. Hamish was up before 7. He's an early bird these days. And Rowan got up about 7:30, I think. Hamish went and got her. So they're allowed to have a cup of tea first when they get up in the morning. And then they have to go do their animal chores. And then after their animal chores, they can have breakfast. On weekend mornings after they've had breakfast, and so every morning they do the dishes. The dishwasher, there's actually dishes waiting to be loaded because the dishwasher was running when we were having dinner last night, and yeah, so kitchen wasn't clean before bed, but the dishwasher was running and dishes had been washed, and was what it was. After all that's done, on weekend mornings they can watch cartoons. So on a Saturday morning they can just watch cartoons for a bit before, okay, it's time to turn it off. On Sunday morning they can watch it until, right now we're doing live stream church. So they can watch cartoons until it's time to, sometimes they get pencil crayons and paper to draw during church, and so until it's time to do that, they'll do that. However, this morning Mac was just doing, kind of heard him crashing around when I was first milking. He was getting water for the meat bird chicks. So he's a little running behind this morning because of sleeping in. But he asked for a morning to be able to sleep in. So this was the best morning. Outside right now it's 0 degrees Celsius, which is 30 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's not too cold. What's up, bud? What's your problem? No, you need to just tell me. So Matt came and told me, he says, Mom, we have a problem. What's the problem? He says, turn off your camera. So I did. Guys, we've had a heck of a chicken year. We have a bunch of replacement layers, like pullets, and they were just fine. They've been doing really well, and then all of a sudden, this morning we have a bunch of dead ones. We had a really cold, wet day yesterday. Was it just too much for them? They're only 2 months old. They're not under heat. They haven't been under heat in a long time. So Mac went and got electrolytes. I just finished milking. Our first line of defense is always to give them electrolytes in their water. So he doesn't know how many dead ones there are. He just said there was a lot of dead ones. So I'm not going to show you that part, but I'm going to go see what's up, and hopefully he's exaggerating. I don't know, guys. We just have had a heck of a chicken year. So depressing. Like, we were raising extra to sell so that ours didn't cost us so much, and oh look, we just lost a bunch of the ones we were going to sell. Mossy gets her grain. Now I'm going to go get grain for the beef cows. They get fed separately because we want to make sure Mossy is getting enough and she gets a slightly different feed. And they're all waiting. I didn't feel like going in and getting knocked around by them trying to give them their grain in their trough, so I just put it on some grass. Come on, guys, get in there. That's the chicken house there where the kids are in. Right there. The brooder house. I know, Freya. We're getting a heat lamp plugged in just in case they need that, and they have electrolytes, and I don't know, guys. Sometimes chickens just stump me. So We'll see how they do. We did lose a good few. Very sad, very depressing. But it's not farming if something's not dying. As depressing as that sounds. 2 lovely buckets of milk. This is probably just about 4 gallons of milk, I'd guess. And Mossy's just about done. Our nice redneck tarp situation. And then I'll let her out and deal with the milk.
So, Mom, now we know every year that we got to turn around and eat lamp as soon as it's cold when you do your animals. When it's like, when it's...
Can I have a quart jar?
Yep. Got 4 gallons?
Here's a bit.
Sweet.
He wants to do potatoes.
Oh.
That jar is only marginally clean. Bring it right back upstairs to be used right away.
Yeah. I'll use it for my tea.
There's a pot of oatmeal.
I'm not hungry.
Please. It's not a question. Mac? Eat. Oh, look at that cream line from yesterday. That is nice. I don't like to put warm jars by warm jars. I like to put cold jars by cold jar. Sorry, like a cold jar by a warm jar. Here's where the other milk. This fridge is only just above freezing. Hi, Mac. Okay, breakfast time.